bringing the total numbers of private universities in Nigeria to 147, the National University Commission (NUC) present licenses to 37 new private universities.
In any case, your chief host.
Executive Secretary of the Commission, Professor Abubakar Rashid, noted that investment in tertiary education was necessary for human capital development in the country.
Personally, I believe that deliberate and result-oriented investment in quality education is a prerequisite for the production of the human capital required to drive sustainable socio-economic and cultural development of the country.
Rashid charged proprietors of the newly established universities to ensure that the motive for creating the universities were not for money, but for higher and noble goal.
NUC will continue to emphasize that the venture of establishing private university essentially is not for profit. Most of you here, majority of you here, know that they are not in any way investing for financial profit. Universities are established for higher and nobler goals than simply making profit.
The Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Education, David Adejo, says the federal government is committed to public-private partnership, especially in the educational sector, which gave rise to the new universities.
Is a testament to government's commitment to its policy on public-private sector participation in all sectors of the economy, especially education. Such partnership cannot be more compelling than in the education sector, especially tertiary education, because of our growing population far outstrips what government alone can put in place, and this will continue for some time.
Registrar, Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board (JAMB), Professor Ishaq Oluede, urges the university proprietors to start on a good note while following procedures and standards.
If a university does not have a custom, does not have tradition, does not have standard, it will be forever like that. Do not outsource your admission. Many private universities, because they are looking for money, outsource their admission and in the process end up embarrassing not just the university, but the university system in Nigeria.
Former Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Professor Issa Pantami, challenged the proprietors on sustainability of the universities.
Establishing a university is easier than sustaining it. This is very important. Establishing a university is easier than sustaining it. Furthermore, as the ES earlier mentioned, we so far have 264 universities in Nigeria. This is really encouraging if and only if we will be able to improve on the quality of what we teach our students and our children.
With these additions, the university regulator placed the overall number of universities, both privately owned and publicly owned, at 267.